everyone. This is just a quick recipe because I had said in my last video I was going to show you how to do this. Especially because it's one of these things that's wonderful. And I am making my avocado spread. So obviously you need an avocado. Now you want to make sure that it's ripe enough to go ahead and make this, because if it's not ready to eat, like sometimes you can buy them in the grocery store, they're kind of hard. When you buy them, you need to maybe put them in a paper bag for a day or two till they're kind of soft out. Now how well you can see, but it kind of pushes in. That's a good, pretty ripe avocado. So you need one avocado, olive oil, a little bit of lemon juice, and of course, garlic. One of my personal favorites. So it means you're also going to need like a garlic press of some kind. A container to put everything in when you're done mixing it together, and a food processor more than anything else. Now you can use mixers or a fork or a spoon or something like that. I actually have this little mini food processor from Pampered Chef, and I love it because it's small and convenient and easy to use, and the only downside is it's a hand pump. But it gets the point. It's actually able to be easy to use when you're doing something like this, and I use it a lot for this. So one of the main things with an avocado is, actually let me get my my container ready here, is that there's a huge pit inside that you're not going to be able to cut through. So you kind of have to cut it in a weird way. You have to kind of cut it like long ways this way, and then bring it around to go long ways this way. Then you should be able to open it, and then, so anyway, so let me kind of show you. See if I can maybe bring this lower for you to see. Hang on. Not that you guys really want to see like my stomach area and everything, but I just thought it might be easier this way. So you kind of cut down and through. You can feel it when you hit the pit. Oops. You don't want to drop your avocado on the floor. Okay, and then I go back around this way, back up to the top. Okay, and then when you get to the top, you can kind of, again, see where the lines kind of match up. Okay. And you should be able to just separate it from this point. So that pit I was telling you about. It's kind of hard to dig it out, so if you stick your knife in just a little bit, usually, figures when I'm trying to show it to you, it's not going to work. But you can usually just pop the pit right out. Naturally, it's not going to do it because I'm trying to show you. Worst case scenario, you can take a spoon and pop your pit out. I tried to show you it and it's not working, but normally I could just pop this and not worry about it. Hang on. Okay, so now the pit's out. This, unfortunately, is just going to be thrown away. So I put it in my little bag here. Now the next thing you need to do is take your container. Now you need to scrape your avocado out of here. So you want to kind of do it like this with a spoon. And you put it into, you kind of want to scrape around the edges and put it in there. So you pretty much have gutted it from in here. And you do that on both halves. And then you just throw your skins away as well. Okay, hang on, I'm going to move this back up top. Okay, sorry about that. I wanted to move the camera back up so you can actually see my face and not my belly. So here's the whole avocado inside of this part. Okay, and then of course you want to add your garlic in. So where's my garlic press? I just had it as, oh, there it is. Garlic press. Okay, so. Sorry, I had to peel the garlic first. I didn't want to kind of like get a whole big thing. So it's like you just put your garlic cloves in there and then you put the little thing down and kind of push them in. And then you want to scrape off what's left on the outside. So it's like, it's really good to put in garlic to taste. Usually about 2 cloves, but if you're a garlic fanatic like I am, you could probably do a little bit more. So then I have my garlic mixed in now too. And then a teaspoon of olive oil. You don't need a whole lot of it, but just some to kind of mix it all in. And let me do that. Okay. And the lemon juice is really more for a taste. I know a lot of people don't really like the lemon juice in it. I do it more as a preservative agent than anything. You can use real lemons too. I just found it's easier to do the lemon. I'm very cautious with how much I put in. I only put in a little bit. It's usually about a teaspoon. But anyway, and let me put my blades in my food processor here. Should have put them in. Actually, I should have probably had them in before I put everything in. My mistake. I'm going to put everything in there. See? And then, pardon of the weird sound of this, I just want to show you a little bit. So you saw what it all looked like before. Now after just a little bit, you can kind of see it's getting a little squishy like that. So it's going to take a few minutes. This is the longest part of this, so hang on. I'll show you when I'm done with it. Okay, so I've been doing this, and I wanted to kind of show you partway through. You see it's more of like a paste now. It's a spread, really. And you can just take the chunks of avocado and put it on, and you can take it, as I did when I first emptied the avocado, and spread it on your toast. I like this spread one because it keeps longer. This will keep in the fridge for, I'd say, about maybe 3 or 4 days, 5 days maximum. It may turn a little bit brown on the top, but that's normal. Just mix it right back in. You can see the green. When it's brown all the way through is when it's like, okay, it's time to get rid of it. So let me, so the next thing I do is I put a piece of multigrain toast or sourdough toast or whatever type of bread you are interested in eating with your own plans. Personally, this is the one I use, either sourdough or multigrain. And you just spread it on a little bit, and then you put, sorry for stepping away from the camera, you put a little bit of this on top of it, a bagel spread, an everything bagel spread. So I'll show you that in just a moment. I'm going to move this. Once you get it to the consistency that you like, for me, that's pretty much about it. I put it into a container to put it in the fridge. So I'm going to transfer it over as I wait for my toast. Okay, and so now I have my toast. I'm using multigrain this time. There's my whole avocado spread right there. So I just take a... Again, the spread is somewhat to taste and how much you want to put on it. I usually put about one pretty good thin layer on there. Well, not thin, but I guess a little bit thicker. And take my everything bagel spread and just kind of sprinkle it on. And see, there you go, avocado toast. It tastes wonderful, and since it's homemade, you don't have to worry about spending all this extra kind of money. It was 88 cents for the avocado. You know, I think it was like 50 cents for the garlic, and I can use that for more than just this one thing. Most expensive thing out of this whole thing was this for $5, but this will also last me. As you can tell, it doesn't really take too much on there, so this will last me for a very long time. So, I mean, and it's a great breakfast, and I love it. So, thanks for watching.